Hello and welcome to another update video about Ethereum. Really, in this video I just would like to focus on the lower level wave count here for Ethereum, just to highlight again the probabilities, possibilities, and prepare you a little bit for tomorrow when we'll get the CPI data, so it could be a very volatile day. First of all, Ethereum has moved back into this so-called, well, you could call it a triangle, which has evolved here. There are a few counts possible, Elliott Wave counts. My view is still that we will make one more low below 1220, in a wave 5. So we had our wave 3 down here. This is a 4, and then we're now moving down in 5. The wave 5 is a 3-wave pattern ending diagonal ABC, part of an ending diagonal ABC. And we're now, as per this count, in the C wave. And the C wave suggests that we could have seen here a wave 1, a wave 2 already, and we're heading now further down. In a third wave, there will be a wave 4 and a 5 down. This is my view as long as we stay below the trend line here. That means we should stay below 1306. If we break above 1306, then it would make it quite likely that we are getting an extended wave 2, that maybe wave 1 was in here and wave 2 is pushing up. That would be possible. It would be an extended wave 1, and then the wave 2 would also be larger. And the other possibility that would then become quite likely again, if we move above that trend line, is that we actually have this triangle pattern unfolding, which we talked about before, A, B, C, D, E. And if we have the triangle pattern unfolding, then I can also give you a key target area for the E wave. We can calculate that by taking, just think here, no, I would move the wave B here. And we take the length of the wave C and we add it to the beginning of the D, and then we look at an ideal level of 1338, 1339. At all times, to maintain the setup of lower lows, we need to stay below this swing high at 1383. So as long as we stay below 1383, you can get all sorts of patterns here and short-term patterns, but this is the key level. We need to stay below that to maintain the setup for lower lows, or at least one more lower low before we can finally get into recovery mode and move up to around $3,000. That is still my view here, that there is a good chance to do that. As we then said that this here was a wave 1, an impulse, here a wave 2 correction, and we're moving up in a wave 3 next. So, but again, you can see we're already sort of in the support area. You can see how relevant that area is. But my view is this pattern would look much better with just one more dip before we see the recovery. As you can see, different possibilities here. First key resistance area here is generated due to this descending trend line. And the next one then is the 1336 level, and then we've got the 1383 level. As long as we stay below 1383, the downward setup is still active and very likely. And to the downside then, if we finally continue that move down, that flush, which could happen tomorrow when CPI data is released, there could be a lot of volatility. We could see a lot of volatility tomorrow. It could be a period around about half an hour maybe after the data is released of crazy volatility. So it might be that we only briefly move down here in a wave 5. It could be just a wick on a 5-minute chart that takes us down to 1200 maybe, right? So if you want to buy any lower than 1220, what I do, I'm going to set myself a limit buy order, so otherwise I might miss that. Okay, that's my update about Ethereum here. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.